Max Verstappen reacts to new ban at Miami GP, while George Russell receives a hot warning. Miami Mayhem. FIA Electronic Shackless Park Paddock Fury as Hamilton eyes Ferrari breakthrough and Russell faces Mercedes ultimatum. As the neon-lit Hard Rock Stadium prepares for the arrival of the Formula One circus, the Florida humidity is being matched by the soaring temperatures inside the paddock. A sudden, mid-season regulatory strike by the FIA has left the grid in a state of high-voltage civil war. While Max Verstappen slams the video game nature of the new power limits and George Russell fights to save his status at Mercedes, a rejuvenated Lewis Hamilton is sensing a historic first win for the Scuderia. The wet weather ban. FIA imposes electronic shackles. The most explosive development ahead of this weekend's Miami Grand Prix is the FIA's radical new safety mandate for wet weather racing. Following high-level meetings in April, the World Motorsport Council has officially banned the use of the 350 kW boost mode in low-grip conditions. The governing body acted after drivers expressed deep concern over the aggressive torque characteristics of the 2026 hybrid units, which have proven nearly impossible to control on slippery surfaces. The new technical directive states that the boost mode will be inhibited and is not allowed during rain, forcing drivers to rely entirely on pre-programmed engine maps for overtaking. This move is paired with strict limits on active aerodynamics, allowing only partial activation of the straight-line mode to prevent the cars from becoming uncontrollable projectiles in the spray. These measures are supplemented by increased tire blanket temperatures for intermediate compounds to ensure immediate grip. Reacting to the new restrictions, triple world champion Max Verstappen did not mince his words. It is definitely a step in the right direction for safety, but it shows how complicated these cars have become. With the current 2026 power units, having that massive 350 kW kick-in while you're struggling for grip in the rain is just asking for trouble. We saw the speed differentials cause chaos in Suzuka, and nobody wants to be a passenger at 300 kph. In Miami, where the walls are so close and the humidity makes the track unpredictable, you have to be sensible. I'm here to race, not to play a high-speed guessing game with an algorithm. The Ferrari leap, Hamilton sniffing victory. While the technical row boils over, all eyes are on Lewis Hamilton. The seven-time champion has enjoyed a stellar start to his second season with Ferrari, scoring his first podium for the team in China, and finally finding a car that rewards his precision driving style. Unlike the brutal ground effect machines of previous years that were smashing against the ground, the SF26 is more aligned with Hamilton's preference for stability. Ferrari is expected to unleash a massive upgrade package in Miami, and expert Martin Brundle believes Hamilton is ready to strike if there is even a sniff of victory. Brundle noted that Hamilton seems a lot happier because the car is competitive, though he still faces the daunting task of beating Charles Leclerc for championship glory. Lewis Hamilton addressed the excitement surrounding the Ferrari upgrades and the FIA's new rules. I feel a different energy this weekend. Ferrari has worked incredibly hard on this Miami update, and the car finally feels like an extension of me rather than a machine I'm fighting against. Regarding the FIA's wet weather ban, safety is paramount, especially when you have 350 kW waiting to snap the rear end out. It's a shame to lose the power, but if the rain comes, it will be a test of pure driver skill. I'm hungry for that first win in red, and Miami feels like the perfect place to make it happen. Silver War, Russell versus the teenage sensation. Inside the Mercedes garage, the atmosphere has turned ice cold. George Russell, once the undisputed leader of the Brackley squad, now finds himself 9 points behind 19-year-old teammate Kimi Antonelli. Antonelli has made history as F1's youngest ever championship leader after claiming back-to-back wins in China and Japan, capitalizing on Russell's reliability. Issues in the latter, with expert Karun Chandhok warning that Russell must turn the tables in Miami, a circuit where Antonelli was significantly faster over a single lap last year. The pressure on the Briton is immense. George Russell delivered a defiant response to the momentum swing reports. Not going anywhere, and I intend to show why I was chosen to lead this team. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff has echoed this sentiment, reminding both drivers that they race for a brand with a 120-year legacy and 150,000 staff members. The moment a driver feels like this is all about him, that's not the mindset we would ever allow, Wolff cautioned, though he confirmed both are currently off the leash to fight for the win. Miami's tropical threat, lightning and red flags. The timing of the FIA's rule changes is critical given the local forecast, which indicates a high probability of tropical showers for Sunday's race. Rising humidity levels are expected to generate inland showers that could drift towards the coast, potentially drenching the circuit. Compounding the difficulty are Miami's strict lightning protocols. Local regulations require the immediate suspension of all outdoor activities if thunder or lightning is detected. Following threats last year, teams have been warned that any lightning strike near the track will trigger an immediate red flag, adding a layer of strategic complexity to an already volatile weekend. Will the Silver Arrows survive their internal friction? Can Hamilton deliver a miracle for the Tifosi? Or will the Florida rain and the FIA's new rules hand the advantage back to a frustrated Max Verstappen? Stay tuned as the drama unfolds under the Miami sun.